Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Chronicle6 and this is Project Zomboid. This is an experimental version, okay? It's build 41.34. This one includes, of course, vehicles and the new characters. Like, they're more detailed now. Right, smoker, gotta smoke. All right, let's smoke a cigarette, or that's one of the negative traits. Okay, in case you guys don't know, I know that you all just are probably familiar with my 7 Days to Die gameplay, but actually I play a couple of games. All right, this is my second most played game. All right, according to Steam. 7 Days to Die, I'm getting close to 6,000 hours. Okay, don't judge. All right. But if you do a lot of building, you get to a ton of hours. And Project Zomboid, I think I'm getting to 1,500 or something like that. Okay. In this game, you don't really build a lot, but there's a ton of stuff going on. And don't underestimate this game, because survival in this game is more tough than 7 Days to Die. Seriously, you have to, if you get used to this kind of I think it's called isometric or something, like, you know, this type of like The Sims. At first it's very difficult to navigate, especially if you're fighting zombies, because it's just, you know, yeah, sometimes it's nerve-wracking. You can't go on like first person view or third person view or something like that. But let me see what's going on. Okay, I have enough space in my inventory. This is not a complete gameplay, guys, because as you can see, I already have, let's check my stats. It's okay. I've been injured a couple of times, like got scratched. I don't know, I didn't get bit, but I got scratched a couple of times, and I was able to recover really well because I wear armor. Okay, so let's see. Survive for 3 months and 6 days and 15 hours. So I was able to build like 3 bases so far. We're gonna check those bases out. And guys, don't forget, if you want me to do a complete gameplay of Project Zomboid, like from the beginning and stuff like that, how I start and everything, leave me a like and a comment. Okay, if I get a ton of likes, then I will do a complete gameplay. But other than that, I just want to show you guys what I've done so far. It's quite difficult now because these ropes, they get destroyed every time. And the thing is, if the zombies, they all destroy the ropes. Okay, if you're upstairs, you can put another set of ropes and climb down. But the problem is, if you're outside, oh, it's raining. I built a wall all around just to protect. That's why I had, you know, I always build a wall around it, so the zombies won't just be passing by and destroying all my sheet ropes. Show you. Let me go down. Climb through. There you go. This is what it looks like. I'll show you the map later on. This is mostly, my strategy is always the same. When I start out, I always go to Westpoint, and then I go to this hardware store. I mean, it's a multi store, like they sell a bunch of stuff. Not too much tools and stuff like that, because there's an actual tool store somewhere in town, and this is actually already in town. If you go straight to this road, there you have all the stores. So this is the Project Zomboid map. Unfortunately, it's not integrated in the game. You have to check it in your browser outside of the game, unfortunately. But it's a pretty good one because you can zoom in and out, and some places are annotated. And this is the first base that I use. It's like a multi-store and stuff like that. And this town is called Westpoint. This is my preferred spawning area when I first start the game. And this is the town, actually. You get all the resources that you need. Very first stuff that you need, of course, are the tools. Now, this is, for example, this is the tool store. It's not annotated. I don't know why. Maybe it's a secret. But you get all your wood axes, fire axes, saw, hammer, and all of that, but not the sledgehammer. Yeah, funny. I don't know why. So it's just very close. You can actually run. You don't need a vehicle and stuff like that. And this is the bookstore where you can get most of the books that you need, but not everything. So you still have to loot the neighborhood. And next to it is a dentistry. It's a dentist, and you get a ton of medicine and all of that over there. This one is the Giga Mart. It's a huge store. You can get a ton of food and everything, especially if it's not rotten yet when you're just starting out. And then we go over here. That's the pharmacy where you get tons and tons of medicine, disinfection stuff, alcohol, and everything that you need. And then across the road is the car repair shop where you, if you get lucky, you might get a sledgehammer over there. All right. And also a ton of vehicle parts. Now if you go all the way up there, you see there's a huge lake over there. This is, for example, this is the huge school where you can get a ton of backpacks, bags, and clothing, and also a couple of books because they have a library. But it's mostly zombie infested, so you gotta hit that area very early, because in the later stages, of course, the later you wait, the more zombies there are. And then I go all the way over there. So you see that small lake over there? That's my main base. That little hut over there, that's the base house by the lake. I just modified that area. I started gardening here, so I have more food. Let's see what's going on here. Still young broccoli, can't harvest that yet. What is this? Ooh, rotten cabbages. Ooh, I need to destroy them. I just don't know how to get rid of them. There's no option. Alright, so this one is, let's see, strawberry. Okay, I can't harvest them yet. There's not, it's not possible to harvest them because the option harvest does not appear. Alright. So I'm collecting water so I can water them, because it's basically in, you know, if you have a base in the middle of town, in a couple of months later, the water and electricity will be turned off. It'll be gone. So you have to secure a ton of water. And if it's raining, then the more barrels you have, the more water you can collect. It's better for you. So this is what I do. Like, I build a wall all around. It is really a lot of work, guys. It's a ton of work. And also, as soon as I get a sledgehammer, what I do is I destroy the walls, and like the doors, there was a door here and there was a window here. I destroy all of that. That's the first thing I do before I build a wall, because it will take you a couple of weeks time until you finish building the wall, because you gotta get a ton of wood, collect a ton of them, and then start building. And you know, you be chopping a ton of trees, and you get exhausted and you get injured if you carry too heavy weight. There's like weight matters here. Like, if you check my inventory, I always carry like 2 bags. One is on my back, it's a backpack. Okay, the heaviest stuff I carry there. Also necessities like tools and stuff like that. Okay, this is the main backpack. Okay, I have all the tools I need and a padded jacket. Okay, and the second bag is for, you know, if I'm looting. But then if you're using something like a tool or axe or something like that, and you have to use two hands, like for example a sledgehammer, you can't use a sledgehammer with one hand. So basically you have to let go of the second bag, and if that bag is like fully packed, then it will be so heavy that you could get injured. My skills so far, let me show you. I'm all over the place, guys, because I just hope you can follow me. All right, carpentry, that's the first skill that I try to max out as soon as possible, so I can build high quality items like walls and crates and all of that stuff. Then cooking and farming. Farming is next, you know, once I get settled down a little bit, like if I have a wall already. Then first aid, I don't really bother that much. Electricity seems to be important now, because you can hotwire cars, vehicles, right? Because not all the vehicles have like keys. You find keys somewhere on the floor, sometimes on zombies or in the house. But if you can't find a key and then you see a very nice van in top condition but no keys, then the only possible thing for you to do is to hotwire. And to hotwire, you gotta have at least one level of electrical skills and then mechanical skill 1. I also try to increase my mechanical skills as soon as possible, because if you want to use vehicles, that's important. If you need to repair them and change the tires, change parts and stuff like that, it's very important. That's why I always carry all the necessary stuff, you know. And tailoring, I think it's new. I have to check that out later. Fishing, I started fishing because my main base is always by the lake. It's very, very far in the middle of the woods and very far from the city. But I start, what is this? Oh, that's the tire. I always start in the city because I try to collect all the tools that I need, you know, like the first tools that you need. Saw, hammer, a ton of nails, and the sledgehammer you won't get it in the tool store. You get it somewhere in like if you go to the logging company that's a little bit far from here, or sometimes you can get it also if you go to random garages, but you gotta roam the town. And also in you sometimes also, if you get lucky, it's also in the car repair shop. Okay, so what I was explaining earlier, not to get confused too much, because I just, you know, I'm all over the place. I place as much as climb sheets as possible so I can access, because as soon as I get a sledgehammer, I destroy the stairs, you know, so the zombies are pretty much safe because there's no structural integrity here. You can float in the air or something like that. Okay. Uh-oh. There is a zombie here trying to destroy my door. Let me see what kind of, oh, it's the, let me try to, now you can have a couple of I think it's a new feature now. You can have a couple of tools or weapons to carry on your, you know, belt, like left, right, and then one on the back. I have a machete actually, but it's quite heavy. Like there's always a downside to everything, you know. Like you can have the most awesome weapon and all of that, but it might be heavy. Like if you carry a shotgun and stuff like that, they're heavy, and you gotta use them with two hands. So you can, you know, you can't really loot that much. The best possibility, or the best way to go on loot tours is of course to use a huge vehicle. Okay, let me try to kill the zombie. I hope I don't get scratched and stuff like that. Let me first wear some kind of protection. That padded. Oh, what happened there? Okay. I think this one has a hood. So if I use the hood, wear hood, you see? If I use the hood, my neck is also protected and also my head. The thing is, it's very warm to wear, so that's why I don't wear it all the time. I have like a helmet, it protects your head, but the helmet is heavy. That's also always a downside, guys. It's not like you can't really cheat much and, you know, stuff like that, like you can do have 7 days to die. Okay, let's check my armor. P. As you can see here, I'm pretty much protected, but not that very well. But so far, all my body parts are protected so far. Okay. Yellow 39. All right. So yeah, the neck is only 10% for bites, 20% for scratch. So what I do, you know, before I start fighting zombies, I see to it that I'm wearing armor, so just in case I get scratched or bit. Okay, it's here. I'm not that exhausted, so I can actually... I don't have water on me. You see, that's my machete. Whoa, it's hot. Attached to back. I have a sword, actually. The sword is pretty heavy. Let me see how heavy the machete is. It's 1.4. Like, okay, let's activate the machete. See what this dude is doing here. Ooh, 2 of them. Can now sneak and stuff. It's still alive. Damn, it takes like forever to kill this. Okay, it's dead. Once it's dead, you can loot the zombies. Sometimes they carry like some good stuff on them. I don't like the machete. It can't kill that really well. Let me sneak and... Knife is sometimes better. Is it? Yeah, it's also dead. Alright. Sometimes I just take the clothing. Let me see what these... Okay. Clothing, like if it's a police officer or fire station firefighter, they have like good armor. You can take the clothing. Now this one is blocking my door here. They now decay. It goes to like later on, if you leave them like that for like a couple of weeks, they'll be like bones, and then yeah, bones, and then they'll be gone. But you can also burn them. Okay, let me show you what I'm talking about. Like for example, if you're outside and all the zombies destroyed your climb sheet, okay, sheet rope, then there's no possibility for you anymore to go to climb up, right? Because you can't put a sheet rope the other way. You can only create a sheet rope or put a sheet rope from upstairs. This is what the crate looks like once you are maxed out in skills. They have like metal stuff. You can also, now there's like, if you got a ton of metal, like high metal skills, you can craft metal boxes and stuff like that. But I don't know, I saw that it's hard to gather metal. Like, you can just go to the woods and chop a bunch of trees, but metal, how are you gonna harvest a ton of metal? Okay, I'm gonna show you what it looks like downstairs. This is why I built another hidden sheet rope here. Okay, I created one and protected with a door, because just in case shit hits the fan and all my sheet ropes are gone, I can still go here, open this door, and then access my base through this one. You always have to secure it. Okay. Oh, did it respawn? Did it respawn or did I empty? This is my first base, and then I start building my main base as soon as I get a sledgehammer. Oh, let's see what's going on here. Yeah, I have the respawn option. So after, I don't know, after a month you can loot them again because they respawn. I also tried taking a small refrigerator to my base by the lake. I don't know if it works, but I just left it there because I was doing a lot of work. Oh, I need to smoke again. Jesus Christ. It sucks. Like I said, if you're not familiar with this game, guys, when you start a character, you gotta choose positive traits and negative traits, just like in real life. Like, there's always a trait, right? If you're gonna get like positive traits for 20 points or something like that, I don't know how many points, then you gotta get negative traits also for 20 points. Now, you have to really, you know, consider your decision, like what is really best. I don't let me see, can I see my negative traits here? There you go. My traits, okay. Negative is hemophobic. Like if I cure myself, if I see blood and you know, try to heal myself, or first aid and stuff, get scared and you know, sort of. I think this one is not that bad if you're playing solo player, but if you're playing multiplayer, you have the possibility to also heal your co-op friends, and if you're hemophobic, that's bad for you. We drink some coffee. Sorry guys, having coffee right now. So then the next one is weak stomach. I think I'm easily poisoned if I eat something bad. And then cowardly. Like I see a zombie, it gets scared. So those are the negative traits. And then my positive traits, cat eyes. I can see further than usual. Okay. And dexterous, I think dexterous is something, oh my god, I forgot. Outdoorsman is, if I'm outside, the rain won't really bother me much. You won't get sick that easily, but I still wear a raincoat or something like that. I'm sweating, as you can see. I can actually remove my padded jacket here. Remove hood. Unequip. No, unequip. There you go. And because it's quite heavy, it's 3.0. Jesus Christ, that thing is really heavy. I put it in my backpack. Okay, and I just wear it if I'm going out to fight zombies or I'm looting. Okay, then lucky. Lucky is like the chances. If you're in a bad situation, if you're lucky, then mostly you get, you know, like if you get scratched or bit, then if you're lucky, the chances are you might survive. All right. Amateur mechanic, that's the skill, or the skill I chose when I started. And fast learner, because you gotta learn a ton. Like I said, you have to read a ton of books, and it takes time to read books, like the whole day. Okay. Out of shape, that's a negative trait. And obese. Jesus Christ, why do I have like a ton of negative traits? I'm out of shape and obese. Okay, whatever. No. Because I think that's the lesser worse stuff that you can choose, negative trait, because the other traits are rather more, will give you more impact, you know. Well, it's only me, all right. Now, let's see what's going on here. Okay, I got my fridge and stuff like that. Let me show you. All right, got enough stuff here. Like I said, the most important thing that you have to get when you're starting out is the sledgehammer. Because here, this is the way, you know, where the stairs were. I destroyed the stairs as soon as possible, so because zombies will just constantly climb up and destroy the door and everything. So I destroyed that, built the floor, and then a window so I can, you know, craft so I can put a sheet rope to climb down and everything. You also have to cover up the windows. That's the first thing you do. That's why you collect some sheets when you start out, because the zombies can see the light from outside. Now if they see that there's light and everything, they get attracted, and also noise. They get attracted and they just go there and try to destroy everything. Now the difference is, I wanna just from my point of view, just the difference that I see in 7 Days to Die, you know, it's really tough. Like the zombies are like super tough and all of that. There's like sprinters and super zombies and dogs and all of that. Here you only have slow roaming zombies if you did not activate the running ones, because they now have running zombies, and I think I have shambling zombies. Now even if you only have the slow walking zombies, the problem is if you get a huge horde. Now I'm talking of huge horde. Watch some other YouTube videos of gameplays of Project Zomboid. There are some insane players out there. They really have like hundreds and thousands of zombies. Now if we're talking that huge of a horde, then they will destroy everything like walls, and it's just hard to survive. And using like firearms, you make a lot of noise, and so you will attract zombies. That's why I use them only like far away, because they will go and inspect that. These are the vehicles that I have managed to collect. Okay, I usually go for the vans because they have like they're more durable and also stronger, and I mostly kill zombies by driving over them or hitting them and stuff like that. But you have to repair them in between because they get damaged. Like you can see here, the door is quite damaged. I have to find a replacement or something like that. Like if I see a similar vehicle, I just remove the door and then replace this one. But they are super heavy, and also they can carry like up to 100. Yeah. This big hiking bags that I'm carrying, I think they are the biggest bags. They have a weight reduction of each one of them. Well, the big hiking bag has like 80% weight reduction and capacity of 22. So you can carry like 22, up to 22 kilos or something like that if we're talking kilos. Is there like a... Did I hear a zombie? Okay, whatever. So let me check if I have to take stuff with me, because I don't know what I'm doing right now. It's been a while since I played this. Okay. Let me see if I already collected how many worms? No worms anymore? Jesus, did they disappear? Only one worm. I collect the rotten food and put them in the compost bin so I can, you know, generate worms, because I need the worms for fishing. Alright, so let's go and check my main base. Where is it? Where it's at? Oh boy. What the... You know what I'm gonna do, guys? I'm gonna just show you this first base of mine, okay? And then in the next episode, I'm gonna show you my main base, alright? Otherwise, the video is going to be too long. There's another zombie. Yeah, like I said, I destroy all the windows and doors with a sledgehammer and then replace them with walls. Let me wear my jacket again. Where is it? And okay, wearing the hood. Now let's kill the zombie. Always, I think the dead bodies attract the zombies. You go all over the place. I have like a ton of... Alright. Nothing special here. If you drive around, I killed like hundreds and hundreds of zombies with my vehicle, but it doesn't count, unfortunately. Yeah. And there's the parking lot, and I built the wall like from here so I can use the soil for planting. Okay, so yeah guys, that's a little bit of my showing you my base. Like I said, if you want me to do a complete gameplay of Project Zomboid, just leave a like and a comment, and also please do subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I'm getting close to 400. I know it's funny, okay, because I'm not a constant YouTuber. Like sometimes I take a break for like a year and stuff like that if I don't feel like, you know, playing anymore, or just it becomes a chore or something like that. Alright guys, so I'll see you later. I'm Chronicle 6. Bye bye.